The main hall of the Triangle Industrial Park.
Manager Jin. This time it's a major hall.
Director Kim, the director of the Triangle Industrial Park.
A person from China. Every organ in their body is top-notch. We can sell them for a lot of money. You weren't knocked out? Bring back from the dead. Enough to knock out an elephant.
My cultivation has reached the state of mastery. A mere sleeping drug. How can it affect me? Inside. Release my wife and child. Otherwise, I will flatten this broken compound of yours.
This is the Triangle Industrial Park. Didn't you bother to inquire? In this compound, who dares negotiate terms with me? Send a few more people in. Bring knives.
Bring the sword.
Playing tricks. Guards, dismantle his arm. Stop right there.
Cao Fangyuan, a friend of Qin Fei.
President Cao, what is the meaning of this?
Old cow. What are you doing here?
Manager Jin, in this compound, you can touch anyone, but only this person. You must not touch. What a joke. Manager Cao, you better understand clearly. In this compound, there is no one I cannot touch. Is he very powerful? Is he stronger than the knife in my hand? I don't know. Has Manager Jin ever heard of China's strongest combat team? The Calamity Iron Cavalry. The Calamity Iron Cavalry is invincible in attack and unbeatable in battle. Invincible and ever victorious. Every soldier has physical qualities like a Superman. Their general can even fight 10,000 alone, a legendary legion. Legend has it, the leader of the Calamity Iron Cavalry is the Myriad Territory Sword Emperor. He is also a supreme expert who transcends the gods. I heard that he just recently at the border killed with a single sword strike the angel god of the Eagle Federation. Could it be that this person is from Calamity Iron Cavalry? Let me be frank. He and I both used to serve in the Calamity Iron Cavalry. The mission assigned by young Master Wang has not yet been completed. It's not worth it for the two of us now to start a conflict. Manager Jin, save me. Hurry and save me, Manager Jin.
Speak. Where are my wife and daughter?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Committing violence right in front of me. You have immense audacity.
This matter, I don't know about it. It was the subordinate. He acted on his own initiative.
You.
Manager Jin, regarding today's incident, I shall have noted it down. Another day I will certainly report you to your boss and file a formal complaint against you. Let's go. Respectfully seeing off, Chairman Cao.
Old cow, why are you stopping me? This cursed place has harmed countless people. Let me flatten it.
Zhao Fan, you don't know everything. This is not Odal Park. It is Triangle Park. The real Odal Park is 100 times more dangerous than this. It is said that the power behind it is intricate and complex, with high-ranking officials from various countries involved.
What? This cursed place is supported by high-ranking officials from various countries, using such inhumane methods to amass wealth. They truly are a bunch of cuties.
Don't be impulsive, Zhao Fang. This is not China. One wrong move, and you could be doomed forever.
I must go to Odal Park to rescue my wife and daughter.
What I said. You didn't hear a single word of it, did you? Odal Park has a mysterious background. It is not something you can shake.
They insulted my wife and daughter. Forget about just one park. Even if 1,000,000 soldiers stand in my way, what difference does it make? This cursed place has harmed countless citizens of China. If I do not eliminate it, how can I be worthy of my identity?
You.
Enough, old cow. Stop trying to persuade me. You only need to take me to that place. I absolutely will not implicate you.
All right. I have already given you my warning. Don't blame me.
Thank you.
Wang Xinan. It was actually you who tricked us into coming here.
Han Nyaning, the eldest young lady of the Han family.
Release us immediately, otherwise, our Han family will not let you off.
Still trying to put on the airs of the Han family's eldest daughter here? Haven't seen you in years. You've become more attractive.
You are not allowed to touch my mother.
Kinyu, the daughter of Han Nyaning and Kinfeng.
Your daughter is also born beautiful. Don't worry. Once she grows up, I will definitely take good care of her.
If you dare touch my daughter, even if you flee to the ends of the earth, Jinfeng will absolutely not let you off.
That useless is right outside the courtyard. Perhaps. He has already been killed.
What did you say?
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
You of all people, dare to cause trouble on my territory.
Where are my wife and daughter? Release them immediately.
I'm sorry. Here, we kidnapped too many people. I don't even know who you are talking about. You can go look in the back mountain. Perhaps, you might even see their graves.
Stop spouting nonsense. I have already investigated the video. It was sent out from your location. Do you dare say my wife and daughter are not here?
You mean that woman? She's here. But as for now, should have been taken by young Master Wang and played with until she couldn't get out of bed.
You are courting death.
You are nothing but a pawn. Yet you dare to spout such nonsense here. If you wish to die, I shall grant it. Make your move. Don't kill him. Leave him a breath. Let him clearly see how young Master Wang plays with his woman. Get him. Big brother, let's talk this out calmly.
I'll give you one more chance. Where are my wife and daughter?
Big brother, I truly cannot say. If I tell you, young Master Wang will not spare me.
Since that is the case, I will let you die right now.
Wait. I'll take you there.
You finally came.
Don't worry. With me here, I won't let you be harmed again.
Kinfeng, you trash. You actually managed to find this place.
Wan Shinan. So all of this was your doing.
What if you know? Who do you think you are? Are you that young master from a top family in capital? Here. If I want you dead. It only takes one word.
Is that so?
What are you trying to do?
Kill you.
How dare you? Behind me is the Wang family, one of the 4 great families of capital, and here I also have connections with the warlord. If you dare touch a single hair on my head, I will make sure you never leave Jin Kingdom.
You insulted my wife and daughter. Even if all the gods and Buddhas in the sky stood before me, I would dare to strike them down with a single sword.
The Jili warlord has arrived. He leads the 10,000 troops of Jin Kingdom, a powerful overlord on this land. He is the heavens. Kinfeng, you cannot leave. Neither can your wife and daughter.
Even if 1,000,000 troops attacked, I would have no fear. Much less a mere small warlord like him. Today,
Right in front of everyone in Jin Kingdom,
I will let them see the consequence of bullying my family.
Great general, save me quickly. My Wang family will certainly reward you handsomely. Shut your mouth, a mere pawn.
Auspicious, the northern general of Jin Kingdom.
Do you have a death wish? Release young Master Wang immediately. I might still leave you an intact corpse.
Is that so? Why don't you ask if I will leave you an intact corpse?
Fine. Then go ahead and try. Let's see if your bones are harder, or the weapons in our hands. As for your wife and children, don't worry. After you die, I will properly take good care of them for you. However, should I ultimately make them, raising them like household pets, or use a whip and whip them to death? This really makes it difficult to choose.
Jin Fang, you must calm down. My safety is not important, but Zhao Yu absolutely cannot fall into the hands of these villains again.
Fine, since you want this person so badly, then I'll give him to you.
Consider this. No.
This is the consequence of harming my family.
You fool. If you had used young Master Wang as leverage, I truly might not have been able to deal with you. But you actually killed him. It seems, today you do not intend to walk out alive through the gates of the outer park.
If I wanted to lead the Jin Kingdom, why would I need to use him?
How many years has it been since anyone dared to speak to me like that? Since you are so eager to die,
The film was translated
Then I shall grant
and
your wish.
narrated by M.
Even the angel god of the Eagle Federation cannot kill me. What can you do to me?
who do you think you are? The head of one of the for great families wielding immense power? Or the supreme myriad territories sword emperor of the China? In my eyes, you are nothing more than a piglet, inferior even to a stupid pig.
The for great families. What kind of thing is that? How do you know? I am not that person who can repel 1,000,000 troops with a single sword strike, suppressing all nations worldwide, preventing them from acting presumptuously. The myriad territories sword emperor.
What a joke. The sword emperor's martial power is unmatched under heaven. The calamity iron cavalry under his command could easily flatten my Jin Kingdom. If he truly came here, how could I not know? You dare impersonate his title? You are truly incurably foolish.
Jin Fang, we might truly not be able to leave this Jin Kingdom.
Don't worry. Not only will we leave today, I will also make them kneel and send us off.
What arrogance. Even if the sword emperor himself arrived today, I would still kill you.
Is that so? Then take a look at this. What is this?
This, the sword emperor token. This sword emperor token is a command token, the calamity iron cavalry. Legend says the sword emperor once held this token, leading the iron cavalry to flatten enemy nations. No, impossible. How could such a divine object fall into the hands of a mere small soldier like you? This must be fake.
Then open your eyes wide and take a good look.
10,000 Jang of sword energy rises from the ground, slaying over 1,000,000 enemies. Such terrifying sword energy. It really is the sword emperor token.
Jin Fang is merely a soldier in the Calamity Iron Cavalry. How can he have the Sword Emperor's personal token? Could it be that?
Seeing the Emperor's token is like seeing the Sword Emperor himself. Auspicious. Why aren't you kneeling down quickly?
I truly did not know that you had such a relationship with the sword emperor. I deserve to die. I accept the punishment.
I knew that was the most amazing.
How? Didn't you say that even if the Sword Emperor came personally, he couldn't protect me? Do you need me to mobilize this token and summon the Iron Cavalry to let you all know what the army of the Heavenly Dynasty is and the Wrath of Thunder?
I wouldn't dare. I am merely an ant. Insignificant being worse than trash. How dare I trouble the Sword Emperor's heavenly army? Why are you all still standing there stunned? Hurry up and clear the way. Let Lord Qin depart.
Then I shall temporarily spare your insignificant life. However, this place harms the common people and has ruined countless lives. I think there is no need to keep it standing.
This subordinate knows what to do. Can't you all understand Lord Qin's words? Hurry up and destroy this place.
Didn't I tell you to kill him? How come I heard he returned to his country?
How dare you even mention it? Do you have any idea what that kid's background is? Are you trying to get me killed?
Background? What background? He's nothing more than a young master from a declining aristocratic family. A mere soldier in the Heavenly Calamity Iron Cavalry. And you're actually afraid of him? What a coward.
Say whatever you want. I'm not hanging out with you anymore.
You dare? Qin Fang, consider yourself lucky this time that I didn't manage to keep you in the Jin Kingdom. However, there's enough time for me to go and do that thing.
Jin Fang, tell me honestly, this Sword Emperor's token, how exactly did you get it?
Mommy, why are you asking like that? Dad is a peerless great hero. It must be Lord Sword Emperor admired that and gave it to him.
Silence. When adults are speaking, children should not interrupt.
Behind Wan Shinan, there must be a greater power. If I now tell her my identity, most likely, it will be detrimental to her.
Tell me honestly, This Sword Emperor's token. Did you steal it? I know you were desperate to save us, but this Sword Emperor's token is the Heavenly Calamity military seal. Its significance is enough to shake the entire China. If you do this, Lord Sword Emperor will not let you off like this. I will bring a large sum of money tomorrow and go beg forgiveness from the Lord Sword Emperor. If he considers the face of our Han family, he will surely spare you.
Nyaning, you misunderstand. This Sword Emperor token was given to me by the Lord Sword Emperor. Personally handed it over to me. He knew you were kidnapped and specifically lent it to me to save you.
Really? The Lord Sword Emperor is truly benevolent. After this matter, you must thank him personally.
I will do that.
The Qin family's ancestral hall.
Dad. Mommy. Your son was unfilial, failing to protect you both. Rest assured, the murderers who killed our Qin family, I will not let a single one go.
The film was translated
please don't be too
and
sad.
narrated by M.
Presumably
Media.
your esteemed parents wouldn't want to see you like this.
Where is Nyaning? How is she?
Sir, don't worry. They were only slightly frightened. I instructed someone to brew medicine. They have taken the medicine and are already asleep.
Lord Sword Emperor.
The matter you asked me to investigate. How is the investigation progressing?
Reporting to the Sword Emperor, the Qin family was recently surrounded, killed, and annihilated. This is related to the other 3 major noble families in the capital.
My guess was correct. It is indeed them.
Lord Sword Emperor, there's one more thing. I don't know.
Why are you beating around the bush? Speak quickly.
Madame Han's family seems to have also been involved in this matter.
The Han family, they were involved too.
However, Madame Han probably doesn't know about this yet.
Sir, where are you going?
Since I know who the murderers are, naturally I must go seek revenge.
Sir, don't be impulsive. The Wang family is currently the foremost noble family in the capital. Their influence is profound. Of course, you can easily destroy any one of them, but it's hard to avoid leaving loopholes for others to take advantage of. Moreover, it's easy to alert the enemy. The Wang family 3 days from now is holding some sort of noble family selection assembly. The other 3 families will all attend. Why not decide then whether or not to act?
That's right. Lord Sword Emperor.
Very well. Then I will endure for 3 more days. You all go back first. Let me stay alone for a while. I want to spend some time with Dad and Mommy.
Jin Fang. Don't be too sad. I'm here with you.
Great Sword Emperor, the Wang family invites you to attend the Grand Assembly 3 days from now. Does your subordinate need to decline on your behalf?
Why should I decline? Go tell the Wang family. 3 days from now, I will certainly arrive on time for the appointment.
Yes.
Wait a moment. I have something I need you to handle. I want to give the Wang family a grand gift.
Yes. Your subordinate will go immediately.
Nyaning, I know what you are thinking. Don't worry. 3 days from now, I will come and take you home, the 4 great clans. It is time for you to pay the price.
How is it?
The Wang family's villa.
Have you found him? Reporting to the steward, we have not yet found the young master's whereabouts. This little rascal.
Wen Zhou, the steward of the Wang family.
3 days from now is the important day when our Wang family replaces the Qin family, become a wealthy aristocratic family, the number 1 in the capital. Yet he is still fooling around outside. You go and continue searching for him. Yes. Steward. Great news. This is great news. The Great Sword Emperor has already agreed to attend the banquet and even said he would prepare a grand gift for us. What? That's wonderful. Since we have the favor of the Great Sword Emperor, our Wang family will definitely be able to sit firmly on the throne of capital's foremost noble family. Steward, there is one more matter. That brat Qin Fang is also making moves. It seems he intends to cause trouble during the banquet. Do we need to intervene and stop him? There is no need. Now our Wang family has the favor of Lord Sword Emperor, and even more the help of that esteemed person. As long as he dares to come, I definitely won't let him leave alive. Banquet entrance.
In front of the banquet hall.
Stop, you blind fool. Don't you know that today is the Wang family's family selection assembly? Who allowed you to bring a weapon? Put that sword down.
Even if the sovereign himself were present, he couldn't make me put down my blade. You a mere security captain. Are you worthy?
How dare you compare yourself to the sovereign? Where is your invitation letter?
If I want to enter, do I need an invitation letter?
Where did this little darling come from? You really don't know what kind of place this is? The gathering place of capital's noble families. The day for selecting the most important families. Without an invitation, you still want to go in? I think you are courting death. Attack him.
Isn't this the young master of the Qin family? Why? Dressed up to look respectable. Trying to sneak in. To freeload on food and drinks?
I came today to find your for great families, to settle the final score.
Just based on you? A good-for-nothing whose entire family was destroyed, homeless and helpless. How do you plan to settle the score? You don't even have the qualification to enter this gate.
Grandma, don't talk like that. Since he wants to enter, why don't we grant his wish? Right? Lick my shoes clean for me. And perhaps, if I'm happy, I'll lead you inside. For a walk.
Just you. Back when your Han family was still a small family. It was our Chin family that helped you establish a foothold in capital. How is it that now you have a new master, you turn around and bite your former master?
You are courting death. Qin Fang, you dare hit me?
Not only will I hit you, I will also step on your head as I walk inside.
You bastard. I'll slaughter you.
Don't be in a hurry to court death. Wait a moment. I'll settle the final score with all of you together.
Banquet hall.
Why are you here? Didn't I tell you to leave?
Nyaning, I know what you are worried about. I came today precisely to take you home.
You are being foolish. Take advantage of the fact that no one has discovered you yet. Hurry up and leave. Otherwise, the Wang family will not let you off. Leave.
It's all right.
Isn't this the former eldest young master of the Qin family?
J.O. Shang, one of the 4 major powers in the capital.
I remember, a while ago. Wasn't your Qin family? Wasn't your family wiped out already? How did you get in? This bastard not only forced his way in, but also tried to hit me. Everyone. He is here to cause trouble.
That's because you deserve to be hit.
You truly are a useless good-for-nothing who can't do anything
The film
right.
was
Today
translated and
is the Wang
narrated
family's
by M Media.
worldly family selection assembly. Elites converge. Rivals vie for dominance. You a mere pawn. Bargaining arbitrarily is a capital offense punishable by death by 1,000 cuts.
Young Master Feng, Qin Fang did not mean it. Please spare his life.
Nyaning, you don't have to do this. Just relying on these useless still cannot do anything to me.
Nyaning is kind-hearted. To plead for you, we could have considered the Han family and the Wang family preparing to form a marriage alliance and spared your life. But what about you? Yet you still treat yourself as that high and mighty young master of the Qin family. Your words are arrogant.
Nyaning is my woman. Trying to use my woman to facilitate the marriage alliance between their 2 families. They should take a look at whether they are worthy.
Qin Fang, are you crazy? Everyone present today are all top sex from capital. If you offend even one person, our Han family won't be able to protect you.
Nyaning, get over here. Dare your way from that useless. Do you want our Han family to also suffer the Wang family's wrath?
Not much ability, but quite the tone. Qin Fang, you are still as arrogant as before. Kid, what are you? How dare you insult the Wang family? Kneel down and apologize immediately.
A person who relies on flattering the Wang family to rise in status is worthy of making me kneel.
Interesting. Their Han family, although cannot compare to our 3 great families, they are still enough to kill you. Them telling you to kneel is already giving you immense face, yet you dare not kneel?
Let alone the Han family. Even if your 4 great families were combined, they would still be far from qualify.
Qin Fang, could you please stop talking? Just bow your head and admit your mistake to them. Think about do you want her at such a young age to lose her father?
Nyaning, I said, just relying on them. They are not worthy.
Qin Fang, I'm doing this out of respect for Nyaning's. I'll give you a chance. Kneel down. Obey me. I might consider letting you leave this place alive. Wonderful. To make the former young master of the Qin family to become an obedient lackey. This is truly interesting.
Become an obedient. Isn't that your specialty? I'm not interested in that.
Since you are so eager to die, I shall grant your wish.
You want to kill me? You should rather think about how you will survive tonight.
What arrogance. I'd like to see how you will make sure I don't survive tonight. Guards. Young Master Feng, today is the important day. We determine the ranking of the 3 great families. Why bother getting angry with such a good for nothing? That's true. He's just a useless THÍN. Today, I will let you see who truly is the master of this capital.
These are the seats representing the capital, the top families.
For seats, the one at the very top that belongs to His Excellency the Sword Emperor's throne. Today, that esteemed personage will personally attend this place to crown the new for great families. His Excellency the Sword Emperor, that is the person who once with a single sword strike repelled an army of 1,000,000. I never expected him to personally attend. If I recall correctly, the chair at the head used to belong to your kin family, right? What a pity. Now, the kin family has been destroyed. Here, there is no longer a place for the kin family. And you are nothing more than a homeless, pathetic useless.
What are you all? Do you even deserve to stand alongside my Chin family?
THÍN, you.
Wang family. Jia family. Fun family. Han family. However, there is one thing. You said that is indeed correct. There truly is no place for my Chin family. Place of my Chin family. Here.
Boy, get down. That is the pinnacle of power in the capital. The throne of His Excellency the Sword Emperor. What kind of thing are you? Do you even deserve to sit there?
How do you know? I am not an existence at the pinnacle of power.
This piece of trash. This seat. Even the Wang family dares not covet. Yet you dare to boast shamelessly here?
This seat was originally set up for me. If I am not qualified to sit here, who else is qualified to occupy this position?
I see. He today is using his own life, trying to disrupt the entire assembly. Gods, get him down from there.
Jin Fang, quickly calm down. You have already offended. The capital is filled with powerful nobles. If you dare profane the Sword Emperor's divine might again, I fear that even the sovereign coming here won't be able to save you.
Don't rush. I haven't watched enough yet. Look at him, looking like a clown. How amusing. Once Steward Wang arrives, I can already imagine him kneeling and begging for mercy.
Wang Zhou, that old scoundrel in front of me, is only fit to bow his head and submit.
This is the funniest joke I have ever heard since I was born. Now the Wang family holds the esteemed position as the head of the 4 great families, and is backed by a mysterious figure. Today, they are even more favored by the great Sword Emperor. Yet you dare say Steward Wang is only fit to bow his head and submit to you? You sit in that position. Do you really think you are the Sword Emperor himself? THÍN, it couldn't be because the Qin family was wiped out that your brain stopped working, right?
If you don't believe me, why don't you call Wang Zhou to command try it himself?
What arrogance. Welcome Steward Wang of the Wang family. THÍN, I originally wanted to enjoy a little more of your clownish performance. But now, Steward Wang is here. Your time of death has also arrived.
Today is certainly not my time of death, but rather the end of you for great families.
Fine. Then I will wait to see how you use your mouth to talk me to death.
Jin Fang, I know you are resentful. I know you want revenge for the Qin family. But right now, you can't even save your own life. It's all beyond saving.
Nyaning, don't worry. From now on, no one will be able to harm us. Today, it should be them begging Emmy to spare their lives.
Remarkable. Truly remarkable. The former young Master Qin of the once foremost noble family. You truly possess immense arrogance. However, I think you have misunderstood one thing. The one currently managing the 4 great noble families of the capital is not your Qin family, but my Wang family.
You seize that position through despicable means. Today, I shall take it all back.
I hope that later, you can still speak such words.
Steward Wang, I agree to marry into the Wang family. I also beg you to spare Jin Fang's life.
Nyaning, you don't need to beg him. From now on, no one will dare to harm us again.
You idiot. You are still speaking up. This arrogant fool who doesn't know his place. And you still dare to speak up. Are you trying to make our Han family? Will you follow in the footsteps of the Kin family?
Steward Han, there is no need for this. Today is the day my Wang family takes charge of the capital. It is also the day my son and Miss Han form a marriage alliance. I will grant Miss Han this favor. You walk down from up there and crawl out of here.
Today, Wang Shinan cannot come.
You, what exactly did you do to my son?
Qin Fang, are you insane? Do you want the Wang family to know that you killed Wang Shinan? If you do this, you will die. Even if you want to die. Have you considered your...
Nyaning, don't worry. Everything is under my control. I came here today for only one purpose. Back then Wang Shinan plotted to frame me. Was that your idea?
So what if it was?
In that case, the destruction of my Qin family and your four great clans of the capital are all inextricably linked.
The annihilation of the Qin family back then was indeed done by us. If you must blame someone, blame that old lovable father. He was too pedantic. Originally we could have gotten rich together, but he insisted on obstructing us. Cutting off someone's path to wealth is like killing their parents. Since that is the case, we had no choice but to send them to be reborn.
Steward Wang, you are right. The Kin family was pedantic, which resulted in our families over the past years keep standing still. Since he was unwilling to yield the position of the leading clan, he deserved to die.
Steward Wang is wise and mighty, that he can
The
replace
film
your
was
Qin family.
translated
You should
and
feel honored.
narrated by M Media.
My father simply refused to wallow in the mire with you. What fault was there in that? You actually, for the sake of immediate wealth, massacred 50 members of my Qin family. Your crime deserves execution.
Just based on you. You think you can punish us?
Everyone present today. Whoever is guilty, I will not let them go. I will settle the score with every single one of them.
You a mere soldier. Dare to speak such arrogant words? Let me tell you the truth. The Sword Emperor agreed to personally attend today. That is the prestige of my Wang family, with the Sword Emperor supporting us. Even your Qin family, at its peak, could be annihilated with a snap of the fingers. Much less you, who is now just a lovable figure who has nothing. Forget the Wang family. Just at this banquet, any single powerful noble who wants to kill you only needs to say the word. If you know what's good for you, obediently come down. We can leave your corpse intact.
The influential figures at this banquet. Why is it that everywhere I look, they are all just a bunch of worthless nobodies?
Steward Wang, stop wasting time talking this kid again, lest we delay the normal proceedings of the assembly. That's right. If the Sword Emperor sees this, he will think we are incompetent. That makes sense. Qin Fang, considering the Qin family's reputation before, I originally intended to spare your life. I never expected you would repeatedly provoke me. You are seeking your own death. Don't blame any of us. Today, I shall, in the name of the capitals, head of the four great families, issue against you the death order throughout the 9 heavens and 8 desolations. There will be no rest until death. My Zhao family agrees to execute it, ensuring this person dies without a burial place. My Feng family also agrees to execute it, ensuring this person has all paths of life cut off.
Our Han family concurs.
Qin Fang, the four great families, simultaneously issuing the death order. Even if an immortal were to come, there would be nothing that could be done.
What great authority! Your Wang family truly possesses such great authority.
You know fear now, don't you? What a pity. If you want to kneel and beg for mercy now, it is already too late.
Today I will sit right here. I'd like to see who among you dares to touch me, even slightly.
He's crazy, completely insane. I think this brat has been overly provoked and has gone mad. He's sitting here, dreaming of being second only to one person and above 10,000 others once the death order is issued. In my eyes you are now nothing but a corpse. Today, considering that today is the day my Wang family ascends to the seat of the leading aristocratic family, I will give you one more chance. Get down here. Steward Wang, look. The esteemed Sword Emperor is about to arrive. If we don't deal with this brat soon, if the Sword Emperor sees this, he will think we can't even handle a trivial matter.
That is absolutely correct. Merely a common soldier, who only managed by luck to join a Calamity Iron Cavalry. How dare he offend the Sword Emperor? I think He is tired of living.
Qin Fang, I beg you. Please come down. If the Sword Emperor arrives and sees you sitting in his seat, you will have no chance whatsoever.
For this position, over 50 members of my Qin family died unjustly overnight. Nyaning, don't worry. Starting today, no one will dare to touch us again. I Qin Fang keep my word.
What arrogance. Guards. Bring that boy to me. Drag him down from above. Break his arms and legs. Tear out his tendons and flay his skin. Stop. How dare you? Minister Jang. Why would he come here? Minister Jang is one of the 5 great ministers who usually serves the sovereign personally. Why would he come to the chairman's venue?
It seems he must know that the Wang family has ascended to the head of the 4 great families, and specifically came here to congratulate us after tonight. The Wang family will soar, and my Han family will also rise to prominence along with us.
Minister Jang, why have you come? If I hadn't come, how could I have seen you? The Wang family being so
The film
imposing
was
has only just become the
translated
head of the
and
clan.
narrated by M.
You are already
Media.
so lawless and arrogant. If that is the case, perhaps another day. Do even I mean nothing to you? Minister Jang, what are you saying? How would I dare? Not dare. I think you dare very much. What do you mean? Explain it to me. It seems Minister Jang knows the Sword Emperor is approaching, thinks I am incompetent in handling matters, and specifically came here to take charge. I must demonstrate my commitment. Did you all hear what Minister Jang said? Bring that brat here. Drag him down for me. You must be blind. Minister Jang, why are you doing this? Steward Wang, do not panic. I heard that Minister Jang and His Excellency the Sword Emperor have a profound relationship. His presence here must be because this kid is too arrogant to cause Lord Sword Emperor to lose face. If we just capture this fellow, we can surely offset Minister Jang's wrath. It's over. Minister Jang holds a noble status in China. He is only beneath the sovereign and the Sword Emperor. He is already enraged. I fear we will all be implicated.
You utterly arrogant brat. If you want to court death, don't drag us down with you.
Kid, I originally intended to spare your life, but because of you, my Wang family has completely lost face today. Now, you don't even have the qualification to kneel and beg for mercy from me.
It's over. Qin Fang, even if now the 4 great families combine their strength, they still cannot protect you.
Nyaning, you are thinking too much. Protect me? Looking across the entire capital, the person who can touch me hasn't been born yet.
Kid, things have come to this point. Are you still dreaming your grand delusion? I don't know how my sister ever took a liking to you. Disgracing the Sword Emperor's reputation, wrecking the aristocratic family selection assembly. Which charge, which offense? All are capital offenses sufficient to wipe out a clan. Minister Jang, please allow me to apprehend this fellow and have him quartered to set a proper example.
Is that so? John Chuan Hao. You might as well tell me too. This seat. Am I worthy to sit in it?
Audacious to dare call out directly Minister Jang's given name. Looking across China, this seat, only you are worthy of sitting down. Minister Jang, why are you doing this? He is merely a soldier of the Calamity Iron Cavalry, a mere rank and file. By what right does he dare to sit alongside the Sword Emperor? Silence! His status is like a soaring dragon in the sky, a majestic lion on the ground. How could you possibly guess it?
What is going on?
What is going on? Mr. Qin, I arrived late, allowing this group of villains to disturb your enjoyment. Please punish me for this offense.
You are not late. If you had arrived earlier, how could I have seen their ugly true colors? So the aristocratic families of our capital are all these types who abuse their power to bully others. Cowards who bully the weak and fear the strong.
Qin Fang, you.
What do you mean you? Didn't you say you wanted to punish me? Didn't you say you wanted to have me quartered? How come? Now you can't even speak.
Wangzhou, oh Wangzhou. You really have caused me great embarrassment. If others didn't know, they might think this China is now surnamed Wang. Minister Jang, please listen to my explanation. It's all this fellow's fault. He disregarded propriety. He showed contempt for the law. He actually dared to privately sit upon the Sword Emperor's throne. That's why what? Looking across the entire banquet hall, only this seat is worthy of Mr. Qin's status. How dare a few of you stand here pointing fingers and making comments. Minister Jang, I know you and the Qin family have long been acquainted, but today right in front of us, the major powerful nobles of the capital, you openly shield this kid. Aren't you being a bit? Aren't you being way too arrogant? Wang Zhou, are you instructing me on how to do my job? I think it's time that the four great families of the capital. It's time to set things right. Listen closely, all of you. I Jang Tianhao hereby announce the four great families are hereby removed from the list. The status of our four great families was personally bestowed by the sovereign. By what right do you revoke it? Exactly, Jang Tianhao, we are advising you kindly. Do not, for the sake of this kid, commit such an act, which is a great outrage against the world. By what right? By the right that you publicly insulted Mr. Qin. Based on the fact that I am one of China's 5 great ministers, am I still not qualified? Not qualified.
Impressive. Your Wang family truly possesses immense official authority. Even a minister of China is disregarded by you.
Qin Fang, don't rely on having Jang Tianhao backing you up and think you can escape death today. The seat you occupy is the Sword Emperor's personal seat. Even if the national sovereign were to come, he would not dare to contend for it. The heavenly might of the Sword Emperor is not something a mere minister like him can shake.
Then what do you intend to do?
Our Wang family, having received the favor of the great Sword Emperor, will naturally act on behalf of that great personage to eliminate you, this arrogant wretch who insults his heavenly might. My Feng family concurs. Kill Qin Fang. Protect the Sword Emperor's dignity. The Zhao family seconds the motion.
The Han family also seconds the motion.
Jang Tianhao, I hope you do not become enemies with the great Sword Emperor for the sake of this brat. Wang Zhou, you have immense audacity. Are you threatening me? I am giving you a piece of advice. Fine. Then today I shall witness the prestige of your Wang family. Report. Huafeng, the Sword Emperor's foremost general, carrying a grand gift on behalf of the Sword Emperor, has arrived at the entrance. Huafeng, that is the Sword Emperor's trusted confidant. Back then, she did it all for the Sword Emperor, repel the allied forces of 10 nations. For the Sword Emperor, a peerless expert, she actually came bearing a gift.
It seems what Steward Wang said earlier, that the Sword Emperor had accepted the Wang family's invitation to attend this banquet, is true. The Wang family has latched onto the Sword Emperor, this high branch. In the future, they will surely soar into the sky.
This nephew here congratulates the Wang family in advance on ascending to the peak of the capital. Do you see now what overwhelming power means? Being above 10,000 people, it is not something that you this, and vile to the core, can touch. The Sword Emperor's personal seat. Soon, Lord Huafeng has arrived. Your retribution will arrive. You will die. In the most agonizing way. Die.
Aren't you celebrating too soon? Huafeng, whether she came for your Wang family, is still unknown.
You think that doesn't know life from death? You wouldn't be suggesting that the great Huafeng came for you, would you? Why don't you look at yourself? Are you worthy? Some people you see just assume they have someone backing them up, ignorant of the heaven's height, yet they fail to realize that his background, in our eyes, is nothing at all. Jang Tianhao, you protect this little cutie. The matter of disgracing the Sword Emperor, I will certainly truthfully report to Lord Huafeng. When that time comes, I fear your position as minister won't be safe. Is that so? I shall wait and see. In a moment I'll see if you all are still so defiant. Huafeng, war god, Lord arrives. Respectfully welcoming the personal arrival of Lord Huafeng. Lord Huafeng, you have arrived.
Lord Sword Emperor is tied up with important matters. I was entrusted by Lord Sword Emperor to come here on his behalf.
Thank you for Lord Sword Emperor's kindness. This person, he relies on having Jang Tianhao backing him up, destroying our banquet, and even forcibly occupying Lord Sword Emperor's throne. We hope Lord Huafeng will bring down divine punishment and have these two people executed here. Qin Fang, why aren't you stepping down? Lord Huafeng has come representing the Sword Emperor. You still dare to sit on the Sword Emperor's throne? Do you intend to openly humiliate Lord Sword Emperor?
This seat was originally set up for me. Why should I step down?
Lord Huafeng, Qin Fang's action was unintentional. Please do not punish him. I am willing to use my life to exchange for Qin Fang's life.
Your life? How much is your life worth? To profane the dignity of Lord Sword Emperor. Even if this fellow were to be cut into 1,000 pieces and ground to dust, it would not be enough to appease our anger.
You ignorant fool. Even now, still dare to speak up for this person? If Lord Sword Emperor brings down divine punishment, my Han family will completely vanish.
Miss Han, there's no need for this. This person has a noble status. This seat, he is worthy of sitting in it.
Lord Huafeng, why are you doing this?
Although today, I came on behalf of Lord Sword Emperor. This gift, however, is for Mr. Qin, to present to the Wang family.
What? How is this possible? Qin Feng, this useless, actually has such a relationship with Lord Huafeng.
Delivering a gift for me? Just now you made us all lose face completely. Now you know how to beg for mercy. Do you think all of us are dead men? Lord Huafeng is the Sword Emperor's foremost war general. How could he have a relationship? Can this piece of trash? I think it must be that Lord Huafeng is keeping him as a gigolo. No wonder he could come from the northern Jin Kingdom, a place that is a living hell to walk out alive. It turns out you rely on the divine might of Lord Huafeng. Qin Fang, you truly are a master at living off a woman. So be it. Today I will look upon Lord Huafeng's reputation and give you one more chance. Now cripple your own legs for me. Kneel before all of us and slap yourself repeatedly until the banquet ends. Then I might consider giving you a way out. Steward Wang is magnanimous, sparing your insignificant life. What are you hesitating for? Hurry up and kneel down to thank him for his grace.
You want me to thank you for your grace? Fine.
Qin Fang, I thought your bones were so tough. Turns out you were just a coward who fears death. Come on, young Master Qin. I'm dying to see you kneeling and begging for mercy beneath our feet.
Qin Fang, the current steward of the Qin clan, specifically for the Wang clan, delivers a special great head. Congratulations to the Wang clan on becoming the head of the newly promoted for great clans. Wang Zhou, haven't you been looking for your son? Today, I deliver his head to you to relieve your suffering from missing him.
Nanner. How could this happen? It was you. You killed my son. I will make you pay with your life right now.
You dare make a move in front of me. You seek death.
Lord Huafeng, Qin Fang indiscriminately killed the innocent. According to national law, he should be executed immediately. Why are you shielding him?
Indiscriminately killed the innocent? This villain bullied my wife and daughter, subjecting them to endless humiliation in the northern Jin Kingdom. And you call this innocent? You for great clans truly play a fine hand at twisting black and white.
Wang Xinan colluded with the northern Jin Kingdom bandits, harming the citizens of my China. His crime deserves 10,000 deaths. Mr. Qin took the trouble to clean up your Wang clan's internal affairs. This is your honor. All of you, if you associate with the Wang clan and wallow in the mire, don't blame me for being ruthless to you.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. My son is the reincarnation of a true dragon. He absolutely could not do such a thing. I understand. It's fake. They are all actors you hired. You want to drag my Wang clan down. I absolutely will not let you succeed. Guards. Wang Zhou, Mr. Qin and the Huafeng general are both here. You still dare to resist? Should I call you brave? Or foolish?
Since he wants to die sooner, then I shall grant his wish.
Kill.
Starting today, there will be no Wang family left in the capital.
You want our Wang family to vanish? You are dreaming? Wait until that lord completes his plan. Even if the Sword Emperor comes, he won't be able to protect you. At that time, none of you will escape death.
Lord, could it be that behind the Wang family, there are still others? Who is it? Speak quickly.
He is.
Who? Daring to commit violence right in front of me. Go chase him quickly.
Yes.
Lord Sword Emperor, looking at this situation, this person doesn't seem to be targeting the Qin family, but rather targeting you.
So he was targeting me. Very well. Then I shall wait for him right here. Now that the Wan family has submitted, it is now your turn.
Brother Qin, I was wrong. I shouldn't have harmed the Qin family. I am willing to sever my own limbs. Please spare me this once. Please spare me, Brother
The
Qin.
film was translated
Brother Qin, me too.
and narrated
I
by
swear to submit to you.
Media.
I am willing to serve you like an ox or a horse. I beg you, please don't kill me.
Now you know how to beg for mercy. It's too late. You all go down and repent to the members of the Qin family. It's your turn.
Brother Fang, I am Nyaning's biological older brother. I am also half of your family. You can't possibly kill me, right?
Nyaning, Grandma was wrong. Please help us plead for mercy with Qin Fang. We are your family. How can you bear to watch us die right in front of you?
Jin Fang, please let them go this one time.
Hangsu, you are advanced in age. I will spare your life. As for you, the death penalty can be waived, but the punishment for living cannot be avoided. You shall be exiled to the frontier army to serve the country.
Thank you for sparing my life.
Yinger, let's go home.
The ancestral tablets of Qin Fang's parents.
Dad, Mommy, I have already helped you avenge yourselves. The murderers who previously killed members of our Qin family, I have already sent them down to apologize to you.
Don't be too sad. They wouldn't want to see you like this.
Nyaning, thank you. I will definitely make you the most noble woman in China and in this world. The most noble woman.
There's no need. As long as you and you can always stay by my side, that is enough.
Nyaning.
Lord, news just came from my side. The 4 great families have failed.
A bunch of little darlings. They couldn't even handle this small matter. It almost exposed my identity.
Now Qin Fang has already returned to the Qin family. Do we need to notify those few individuals to take action?
That won't be necessary. Those few people are my trump cards right now. It is not yet time to use them. However, that person can be put to use.
Understood.
Qin Fang, this move of mine, you absolutely never expected this.
My lord, the task you assigned me, I have completed it. This time Qin Fang cannot escape even if he had wings.
You are truly audacious. If my charges are not established, then you will have violated the Sword Emperor's heavenly might. I fear you won't escape death.
The Sword Emperor? What kind of thing is that? Wait until our battalion commander and that esteemed lord finish their planning. He will soon become a pathetic loser. By then, even I can step on him.
In that case, you are the ones intending to rebel.
No, no, no. The Sword Emperor is the one who will be condemned for eternity and bear the infamy. As for us, we are preparing to become the heroes of China.
It seems I guessed correctly. The Heavenly Punishment Battalion has been subverted by that mastermind. Their goal is actually my position as Sword Emperor.
Why waste so many words on him? Before long, he will be a dead man.
That's right. Why waste so many words on a man who's already dead?
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
Your audacity is immense, daring to lay hands on the Sword Emperor.
Lord Sword Emperor, your subordinate is late. Please forgive me for letting you be startled.
Not late. Instead, it allowed me to figure out what these people's intentions are. The matter I instructed you to investigate. How is the investigation progressing?
It has already been thoroughly investigated. The events that transpired during this period are related to the ancient family, the Bi family.
The Bi family. So it was them. This is bad. Where is Zhou Tianning?
He's currently still at the Han family.
Damn it. You all clean this up thoroughly for me. I must rush back to the Han family immediately.
Yes, sir.
The Han family's villa.
I never expected this Qin Fang to be so audacious. Daring to steal the Sword Emperor token. It looks like all those things he did before were leveraging the Sword Emperor's influence.
Now he has received his retribution. He won't survive tonight. What a pity that I cannot personally torture him to death.
You are talking nonsense. My father is not that kind of person. Dad, I thought I would never see you again.
Dad is back. With me here. No one dares to bully you.
Jin Fang, how could you possibly return alive?
I returned alive. Are you very shocked? Where is Han Nyaning? Where is she?
Han Nyaning? You will never see her again. You dared to escape without permission. Lord Sword Emperor will not forgive you. You three as a family. Go reunite in the underworld.
You repeatedly harmed my family. Heaven's law will not tolerate it. His crime warrants death.
Lord Qin, I was wrong. This is all because of my damned granddaughter's doing. It has nothing to do with me. Please don't kill me.
Where is Nyaning? Where is she?
Nyaning. She was worried about your safety and went alone to the Heavenly Punishment Camp military base to plead for you.
What did you say?
Heaven's Punishment Military Camp.
You said you came here to plead for Qin Fang. The crime he committed is a capital offense. Why should I spare his life?
Commander Joe, as long as you spare Jin Fang's life, you can make me do anything.
Anything at all. Interesting. Then as long as you make the soldiers in my camp all satisfied, I can then consider sparing his life.
This.
Didn't you say you would do anything? So it turns out you were just saying that. Exactly. Better hurry up and kill that brat.
Fine. I agree to your terms. I hope you can keep your promise.
Excellent. Drink this cup of wine. Let me see your sincerity. Drink. This is fine wine. A bottle is worth tens of thousands of. Try spitting it out. Stinking woman. How dare you push me? Are you tired of living?
What are you going to do? Don't come closer.
What are you doing? After eating and drinking your fill. Of course it's time to get down to business.
You bastard. You are courting death. Nyaning.
Jin Fang. You're all right. That's great.
Don't worry, Nyaning. I'll take you home right now.
Don't worry about me. Hurry up and leave. Hurry.
Nyaning.
Qin Fang. You're actually still alive. Excellent. Now, you have one more charge added to your crimes. Attacking High Commander China.
You heartless monsters. Bullying the weak with your strength, forcibly seizing civilian women, are also called high commanders. Do you think China truly has no laws that can govern you all?
In this military camp, I am heaven itself. You merely a young master of the Qin family. You think you can control me too? You should take a look at yourself. Are you worthy?
It seems I must have been blind back then. To bring scum like you into the military camp and even let you become the elite of the Heavenly Calamity Iron Cavalry.
You recruited us into the army. Truly, a colossal joke. Do you really think you hold the Sword Emperor token? You think that makes you the Sword Emperor himself? You are nothing more than a pet kept by Huafeng. A piece of trash living off others. By living off a woman. Do you really think you are something important now?
You commit such atrocities and insult my wife. Do you truly believe no one can control you?
Control me? Don't even mention you. Even if Huafeng were here, she wouldn't be qualified.
Fine. Huafeng cannot control you. Then what about the Sword Emperor?
He mentioned the Sword Emperor. Surely he hasn't invited Lord Sword Emperor came here. Lord Sword Emperor hates nothing more than the act of bullying men and oppressing women. If he discovers what we have done, he definitely won't spare us. Don't panic. Do you really think this boastful brat could invite the Sword Emperor Furthermore, with that lord backing us, even if the Sword Emperor truly came, I wouldn't be afraid.
What do you mean by that?
That lord is peerlessly brave and possesses extraordinary wisdom. Soon, he will ascend to that supreme position. What is the Sword Emperor compared to him? Is even worthy that lord of being mentioned alongside? Sooner or later, I will step on his skull to pave the way for my future.
It seems you are truly arrogant. I have indulged you for too long. You have all forgotten how terrifying I can be. Enough. Today, I will completely eliminate this group of scourges.
Really? I'm so scared. I really want to know how you plan to wipe us off the face of this world.
As the commander of the Heavenly Punishment Camp, you should still remember this, right?
This is the dragon-slaying arrow. How could you possibly have the dragon-slaying arrow?
The dragon-slaying arrow is the ultimate command arrow of the Heavenly Calamity Iron Cavalry. Where the arrow lands, not a blade of grass grows, leaving no one alive. It seems you haven't forgotten it yet.
No.
From now on, the Heavenly Punishment Camp will cease to exist in this world.
THÍN, you really put a lot of effort into this. Setting up such a lousy firework display. You almost fooled all of us. They were all scammed. That's right. He stole the Sword Emperor token. How could he possibly possess an ultimate killing token like the dragon-slaying arrow?
You bunch of fools. Facing death yet remaining oblivious. I truly feel sorry for you.
Still talking tough? THÍN, what other tricks do you have? Show them all. Otherwise, I will send you down the road to the Yellow Springs. As for you, wicked woman, I will take good care of you on his behalf. This is a famous beauty in the capital. When engaging with her, it should be very pleasurable.
What else do I need? Any other means? It won't take long. This place of yours will turn into a desolate wasteland. And you all will also turn into corpses.
THÍN, your wild fantasy, your ability to daydream, is truly unmatched. Do you truly believe that relying on this broken firework can truly turn my Heavenly Punishment Camp into dust? Even if the Sword Emperor arrived, do you think he would believe you? Or believe me? What are you doing?
Cherish this moment well. When I finish counting, that will be the time your lives end.
You have finished counting now, and I am fine. Where are your reinforcements? Where are the reinforcements?
You all have immense audacity.
What is going on? What happened outside? Not good. Huafeng attack. What did you say? Huafeng, Jang Tian Hao, you actually, for the sake of this brat, led troops to massacre my Heavenly Punishment Camp. Are you not afraid of Lord Sword Emperor holding you accountable?
A piece of trash with poor character. How is he worthy of mentioning Lord Sword Emperor?
Today, we are precisely acting upon Lord Sword Emperor's absolute kill order to come here and eliminate you all. Minister Jang is known for prioritizing the overall situation and never using public office for private gain. Huafeng is even called unparalleled in righteousness. I never expected that you would also listen to the slander of a petty person.
Your words. What do they mean?
The dragon-slaying arrow is indeed the Heavenly Calamity Iron Cavalry's absolute kill order for annihilation and city massacre, but only the Sword Emperor is qualified to issue it. You lightly believe this brat and wantonly massacred my Heavenly Punishment soldiers. After tonight, I fear you will not escape death. If you retreat your troops now, I can still consider pleading with Lord Sword Emperor so that your crimes are not punishable by death. In my eyes right now, you are just a corpse. What are you laughing at? What right do you have to laugh? You privately raised the dragon-slaying arrow and issued the absolute kill order. Do you think you can escape Lord Sword Emperor's accountability?
It seems you still haven't figured out your current situation. How are you so sure that I am not qualified to issue the absolute kill order?
Huafeng bearing the dragon-slaying sword greets Lord Sword Emperor.
Huafeng, he is the Sword Emperor. How is this possible? That lord sent me. When I made my move, I clearly investigated his identity. He's nothing but a worthless young master of the Qin family. How could he be the Sword Emperor?
The identity of the great Sword Emperor is above the 9 heavens. Why would he need your belief?
THÍN, you attempted to frame and murder the Great Sword Emperor. Your crime deserves death 9 times over. Why haven't you quickly surrendered? Please await the Great Sword Emperor's judgment.
And Nan trying to shake a tree. Stubborn and unrepentant.
Since death is certain anyway, might as well fight to the death.
THÍN, you command heavy troops and use your power for personal gain. You should be executed immediately, but I can give you a chance. As long as you tell me who the person behind you is, I can spare your life and banish you forever to the boundless territory, never to return to the country for eternity.
I can't say. Otherwise, I will die a miserable death.
If you don't speak, then I will kill you right now.
All right. I'll talk. Lord Sword Emperor, don't be rash.
Who is it? Who dares to attempt assassination in front of the Sword Emperor?
The one who killed Wang Zhou back then. That person must be you, right? It seems you know what's good for you.
The woman in black.
Knowing you couldn't harm me. You tried to kill witnesses both times, but don't take me for a fool.
Lord Sword Emperor is indeed formidable. However, there is one thing. You miscalculated.
What? How dare you?
The heavenly might of the Great Sword Emperor is truly terrifying. I shall take my leave first. We shall meet again if fate allows.
Chase after him, quickly.
No need. I think I already know who they are.
Lord Sword Emperor, isn't this?
This place is not suitable for prolonged stay. Quickly take Nyaning away, lest there be others here.
Yes. Your subordinate will go immediately.
It is time for you all to disappear from this world.
Even you were injured. The Sword Emperor holding the dragon-slaying sword struck a blow in anger. Is it truly that terrifying?
I have already killed Zhou Tianning for you. However, after this incident, Qin Fang probably already guessed our identities.
Have you handled this matter properly?
Yes, my lord. I have diverted the trouble elsewhere, which can buy us some time. However, I'm afraid we will have to lose some influence.
Tell those 3 people for me to hold them back. Wait until I have planned this matter thoroughly. Qin Fang will surely die.
Yes.
That's great. I'm not dreaming. You're not dead.
Silly. Am I not right here?
It's good that you're fine. It's good that you're fine. Correct. Let's hurry up. What Han family steward? What powerful noble? We don't want any of that anymore. As long as you and your are by my side, that is enough.
All right. I'll listen to you. Wait until I finish dealing with this last matter. Then I will take you away from here and never come back.
You are now no longer the head of the 4 great families, the young master of the Qin family. Even if Lord Huafeng and Minister Zhang help you, can you contend with those people behind you?
Yes, I can. For you. For your. I must eradicate them. Otherwise, no matter where we flee to, they will not let us go. Don't worry. Once I have eradicated them, I will come back to be with you.
Then you must promise me that you will return alive and safe.
I promise you.
Sword Emperor, sir. The personnel in the capital have been fully deployed. We await your command.
Go back. This matter involves extensive connections. If there is the slightest mistake, my China nation could be torn apart. This time I go. I'm not going in the capacity of the Sword Emperor, but in the capacity of Qin Fang.
But
there are no buts.
May the first ask, Sword Emperor, sir. Where are you going?
To punish the 3 great divine guards of the capital.
Divine Guard Manor.
The master sent out the camp commander of the Heavenly Punishment Battalion, Zhou Tianning, yet he failed to eliminate Qin Fang.
Yinling, one of the 3 great divine guards.
And instead the entire military camp was destroyed.
Azure Dragon, one of the 3 great divine guards.
Who exactly is this THImônG?
Bai Fang, one of the 3 great divine guards.
That he makes the master so persistent in wanting to kill him? The master's profound mystery. His thoughts besides himself. No one can understand. I only know that everything we have today was given by the master. Since the master wants to kill THImônG, then we must find a way to kill him 1,000 times over. As for other things, we should not think too much about them. Then, is it time for us to make a move? I wish right now I could immediately tear THImônG into 10,000 pieces. Esteemed divine guards, someone has arrived outside, claiming to be THImônG, requesting an audience. Interesting. Truly interesting. We didn't say we were going to look for him, yet he has come looking for us instead. Let him come up. I want to see what capabilities he possesses. No rush. It's still early. How about we play with him a bit? Play. Let's go.
In front of the Divine Guard Manor.
Is this the Divine Guard Manor's way of hospitality?
Villain, do not be arrogant. This is the divine manner of the 3 great divine guards. If the divine guards get angry later, you will surely die without a burial place.
Then before you die, I'll deal with you first.
Wait. Mr. Qin, the 3 divine guards ask you to step forward.
What do you mean?
The 3 divine guards said, this door is for people to walk through. But as for this dog, they must pass through here to enter.
The 3 divine guards are truly this arrogant? To actually compare me a proper person, comparing to a dog.
No. Young Master Qin, do not misunderstand. You a person who relies on the soft rice of Lord THÏNG, who has risen up. In the eyes of the 3 divine guards, you are not even as good as to a dog.
Then what if today, I insist on walking through this open and proper entrance, walking from here?
Then, I can only on behalf of the 3 divine guards teach this thing a lesson. Unlike a brat with no manners like you.
This slap is for your disrespect.
You.
Are you unconvinced?
This arrogant piece of trash. You actually dared to hit me? I represent the 3 divine guards. You hit me. That is disrespect to the divine guards.
The 3 divine guards themselves in front of me dare not speak to me like this. You a mere subordinate. Are you worthy of treating me this way? If you have something to say, tell those 3 to come out and speak to me themselves.
How dare you? Daring to disrespect the divine guards. Even 1,000 deaths cannot atone for your crime. Guards, rip out his tongue.
Since you insist on seeking death, then I shall properly discipline you. On behalf of those 3 fellows.
What arrogance. 3 lords. You have finally arrived. This brat is simply arrogant beyond measure. He completely disregards you and holds you in contempt.
Silence. You have no right to speak here.
You surnamed Qin. In front of the 3 of us. Hitting my subordinate. You are truly arrogant.
Not at all.
The film was
The 3 divine guards are extremely busy every day, overwhelmed with countless affairs. I was merely helping you educate. Just a mere subordinate of yours. Tell them not to be so arrogant.
You think that doesn't know life from death? What kind of thing are you? Are you worthy of acting on our behalf?
You are correct about that statement. The 3 of you are indeed unworthy of having me act on your behalf.
THImônG, do not be so arrogant. Do not think that, having Minister Jang and Huafeng backing you, today you were the first to cause trouble. Even if I kill you now, those 2 people would not dare say anything.
Cause trouble? No. You overestimate yourselves too much. I am not here to cause trouble today. I am here to make you disappear from this world.
Fine. Everyone says young Master Qin's ambition is higher than the heavens. Overwhelming arrogance. Today, I truly want, right here, to see for myself.
Right here. Although it is somewhat illogical. But it also saves me a lot of trouble.
After all, this is a public place. If that lord were to find out, he would most likely blame us for poor execution. Why don't we go inside to settle this? Young Master Qin, I admire your courage. If you have the guts, then come inside and have a match.
Why would I be afraid? What is the meaning of this? Are you setting up a Haman banquet for me?
To deal with you. Do we even need us brothers to make a move? These people are enough to handle you. How dare you offend us, the 3 divine guards? Today, I will make sure you die without a burial place. Attack.
Offending your majesty. You as the guards of China help villains bully the common people and tried to kill my wife. How can wicked people like you even dare to talk about others? Offending your majesty.
What do you mean? We never laid a hand on your wife.
The evidence is right here, and you still dare to argue?
This is the Lord's jade pendant bestowed upon us. Could it be that this was the Lord's decree? So what if it is? THÍN, what kind of thing is your wife? She's just a woman, after all. We will kill her. If we want to be able to die by our hands, should be considered your honor. You should just thank heavens.
It's good that you admit it. This way, when I kill you later, I won't have such a heavy sense of guilt.
You want to kill us? Just with you? First step onto this platform. Stand before us and then talk. Go. Daring to disrespect the divine guards. Later, I will make you kneel. Beg for your mercy, great lords.
You don't really think that just with this bunch of yours, this parasitic loser,
you can take me down, right? Then go ahead and try. This was the jade pendant that Lord bestowed upon us when we were conferred the title of the three divine guards. Only the three of us and the Lord possess it. How could it have fallen into that brat's hands? Could it be that the Lord really targeted THÍN's wife? Took action? That is not for us to think about. That Lord holds high status and great power. If he wants to kill a mere eldest daughter of the Han family, what does it matter? As for THÍN, the fact that his wife survived is already the Lord showing leniency. Yet he is ignorant of his own limitations and comes looking for us. No matter. Soon, he is a man who is about to die. Shortly, we will take his head and present it to the Lord. As for his wife, I will take good care of her for him. Old Bi, don't you dare try to snatch her away from me. A few days ago, I just invented a new trick. It's perfect timing. I'll find that young lady to try it out on. You brat. It seems it's even faster than I imagined. They were all the elites we trained. You alone, killed all of them.
A bunch of trash
The film was
that they could dirty my
translated
hands
and narrated
is the greatest
by
honor
media.
they will ever have in this life. Next, it's your turn.
Did you hear that? He actually wants to kill us. This is truly the biggest joke. Kid, I admit, you do have some skill. However, relying only on this, you think you can kill us? Do you think our position as divine guards is like yours, gained by relying on a woman? You want to kill us? Come on, make your move. Bai Fang, you overestimate him too much. He is nothing more than a useless coward hiding behind a woman's back. Your tone just now, wasn't it quite arrogant? I'm telling you, if you dare today to harm a single hair on my head, tomorrow I will make the Han family be removed from the capital.
I'm going to harm you then. So what?
You,
What three great divine guards dare to bark in front of me? I see. You don't know how to write the character for death.
kid, today, I will skin you alive and tear out your tendons.
Then go ahead and try.
Azure Dragon, Old Bai is going to show his true capabilities this time. This kid is definitely going to die. What a pity. I won't be able to personally enjoy the pleasure of tormenting him. Old Bai is dead.
What three great divine guards? They are nothing special after all.
You bastard. You actually killed Old Bai. Kid, I will make you pay with your life.
You'll have to see if you have the ability first.
Parasitic. Don't think I don't know. You relied on a sneak attack to kill Old Bai. Do you really think you have that kind of skill? Today, I will use the crime of daring to defy your superiors and killing a China divine guard to execute you on the spot.
A man with no regard for the law and treats the common people like dirt dares to represent the law. I think Now it's your turn to go down and join him.
Impossible. You are merely a mortal. How could you possibly have such great capability? Who exactly are you?
The one who kills you.
Azure Dragon. Use that. Let's attack together. Slaughter him. All right. For someone to force us to use this thing. In China. You are the first.
As a divine guard. To actually rely on taking pills to increase your strength. Very well. I shall let you know. The gap between you and me. One sword destroys gods and Buddhas.
This move is the 9 dragon slaying swords. Impossible. I have only ever seen one person use it. Could it be that you are Lord Sword Emperor? Lord Sword Emperor.
It seems. Your eyes are not completely blind yet.
The Sword Emperor. How could he possibly be the Sword Emperor?
My identity. Why would I need you to believe it?
You surnamed Kin. I'm telling you. Today, if you dare harm a single hair on my head, that lord behind me will wipe out your Kin family, along with the Han family, in one fell swoop.
That lord again? I am giving you one chance now. Speak. Who is he? If you tell me now, I can spare your life.
I despise. You want me to betray the Lord? Dream on.
You have backbone. I the Emperor admire that, but what you said, I do not like. What about you? Do you want to be like him?
No, no, no. I was wrong, Lord. I was wrong, Lord. I was wrong. I will tell you everything no to you. Please don't kill me.
Enough nonsense. Who is the person behind this?
It is one of the 5 great ministers, Bai Zhu. He planned all of this. He wants to kill you.
What? It's actually Bai Zhu. This treasure. He and my grandfather were sworn brothers. Just from my position. He actually tried to exterminate my Qin family completely. I will definitely make him die without a burial place.
Lord, I have told you everything I know. Please, please. Spare my life.
The death penalty can be avoided. But the living punishment cannot be escaped. Your martial arts skill has been completely crippled by me. From now on, get out of the capital. And never let me see you again.
Thank you, Lord Sword Emperor.
Bai Zhu. Next. It is time for us to settle our grievances.
The Bi family villa.
Bai Zhu, Mr. Qin has arrived. Hurry up and come out to kneel and welcome him. Qin Fang. My grandfather has bestowed heavenly grace upon you, inviting you to meet him at the Bai family residence. How dare you speak so disrespectfully? You simply don't know what's good for you. Hurry up and kneel down to apologize. What kind of status does Mr. Qin possess? Forcing Bai Zhu to come out and kneel and welcome, that would be his honor. I think it is you who are the ones who don't know what's good for you. Who is he? He is nothing more than a mere pet. Someone who only hides behind a woman. Nothing but trash. Jang Tianhao, you as China's one of the 5 great ministers, actually serve as his lackey? Do you have any shame left? You.
Why bother getting angry at a mere pet? It only makes us look low class.
Qin Fang, you better shut your stinking mouth. Our Bai family, currently in China, holds immense power. If you make me unhappy, I will make your family die a miserable death.
Which garbage dump did you crawl out of, you smart aleck? And you dare command me? I came here today specifically to find Bai Zhu, to settle the final score. Tell Bai Zhu to come out and see me.
My grandfather holds a high position and great power. How could trash like you meet him just because you ask? Settle the final score. My Bai family possesses the 3 great divine guards. Just pulling out one of them and having them make a move is enough to crush you to death.
The 3 great divine guards. Are those the ones who claim to be Within the capital, the 3 great divine guards beneath the sword emperor.
Exactly. The strength of those 3, although not comparable to the sword emperor, is still such that one person can stand against an army of thousands of warriors. Do you know fear now? Too late.
I see that you still haven't grasped the situation clearly. Your so-called 3 great divine guards have already been slain by my own hands.
You ignorant fool. The 3 great divine guards. In China they are among the top combat forces. How could someone like you possibly kill them? You probably don't even have the qualifications to be their lackey. Mr. Qin's divine might is unparalleled, killing a few mere divine guards. What difficulty is there in that? Jang Tianhao, this master you follow, is nothing but trash who only knows how to boast. You speak up for him. Could it be that you, a minister, got your position through flattery?
If you don't believe me, feel free to try calling them over. I will wait right here. I'd like to see if these 3 great divine guards can still skin me alive and tear out my tendons.
Fine. Since you are so eager to die, then I shall grant your wish. It is just a pity to dirty the hands of the 3 great divine guards. Go quickly and summon the 3 great divine guards. Young Master Bi. The 3 great divine guards only obey Minister Bi and the command of the family Jade Pendant. In Minister Bi's possession, we should be the ones to go and fetch those 3 esteemed adults. I'm afraid I am my grandfather's biological grandson. I am the direct descendant of the Bi family. I am their master. Why would they not listen to me? If I tell you to go, then go. Why so much nonsense? Yes, yes, yes. I will go immediately.
What's wrong? Where are the divine guards you mentioned? Could they have been delayed on the way?
Don't rush. The divine guards will arrive immediately. Look quickly. The divine guards have arrived. Now you don't even have the chance to kneel and beg for mercy. Young Master Bi, this is bad. The 3 great divine guards have all lost contact. What did you say? Useless trash.
It seems the 3 great divine guards you spoke of won't be able to make it. How about I send you down to join them?
Qin Fang, don't celebrate too soon. The divine guards are my grandfather's exclusive fighting force. Only my grandfather and his personal jade pendant can mobilize them. Wait until I send someone to retrieve my grandfather's personal jade pendant and summon the divine guards. Then your death date will arrive.
No need for such trouble. I'll give it to you.
This is the jade pendant my grandfather bestowed upon the 3 great divine guards. How could you possibly have that?
Naturally I took it from their corpses.
Impossible. The 3 great divine guards possess world-shaking power, unless a powerhouse like the Sword Emperor acts personally. Otherwise no one can harm them. You insignificant person. How could you possibly kill them?
On this jade pendant, there is a connection to their life force. Whether it is true or false, you will know if you just look.
Impossible. The life force on the jade pendant is truly gone. The 3 great divine guards are truly dead. This cannot be.
All right. All the other troubles have been resolved. It is your turn now.
Qin Fang, this is the territory of our Bai family. I don't believe you truly dare to kill me.
Baizu destroy my Qin family, and then tried to harm my wife and daughter. Today right in front of Baizu, I will kill you, this direct descendant of the Bai family, to pay tribute to the heroic spirits of my Qin family.
Film was
What arrogance.
translated and narrated by M Media.
Baizu, have you finally decided to show yourself?
Grandfather, Qin Fang shows no respect for anyone. He treats the dignity of our Bai family as nothing. He even killed our 3 great divine guards.
What?
Qin Fang, he deserves death by 1,000 cuts. Grandpa, you absolutely cannot let him go.
Qin Fang, I originally intended to consider the relationship I had with old Master Qin and spare your disrespectful actions. But who would have thought that you would actually dare to be so reckless and audacious, killing 3 great high-level combat powers of my China. Today, no one can save you.
Relationship. Baizu, you use the 4 great families to surround and kill my Qin family, intending to murder my wife and daughter. How dare you mention the relationship between our 2 families to me? No rush. Later, I will send you down to accompany my Qin family members, kneeling before them to apologize.
Qin Fang, my grandfather is the head of the 5 great ministers of China. What right do you have to speak to him like that? Hurry up and kneel down before my grandfather to admit your mistake.
Is that so? Then what kind of person do you think is qualified to stand and speak to him?
Naturally, that would be the Sword Emperor, the sovereign, or someone who can stand against 10,000 soldiers alone. Only they are worthy of sitting as equals with my grandfather.
Then how do you know that I am not one of them?
Just you, a young master from a fallen family, and you think you are worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as those people I mentioned. To mention your name is simply an insult to the names of those great figures.
Then I'm afraid I must disappoint you.
Please, Sword Emperor, give your command.
By Zhu, in the name of the Sword Emperor, I command you, the Bi family members, to kneel.
The Sword Emperor's command. The Sword Emperor. You are the Sword Emperor. This is impossible. You must be faking it. The Sword Emperor is inherently low-key. If it weren't for stabilizing the order of China, he would have long ago sent people to flatten your Bi family to the ground.
How about that? Now, it should be your turn to kneel down and speak to me, shouldn't it?
Bai Zhu. The Sword Emperor has given his command. Why aren't you kneeling yet?
The Sword Emperor? What kind of thing is that? In my eyes, he is nothing but trash.
Bai Zhu. The Sword Emperor is the supreme authority of China. How dare you disrespect him? Are you looking for death?
Now, this old man's plan is complete. Qin Fang, today I will surely take your head to prove my unparalleled achievement.
No more acting. That's fine. It also gives me a good reason to kill you.
To impatient young man, the real show has just begun. Haven't you always wanted to avenge the Qin family? I'm right inside, pouring wine and waiting. If you have the guts, then come in.
Lord Sword Emperor, inside here is definitely fraught with danger. Please, you absolutely must not act rashly. How about we first go back and mobilize the Calamity Iron Cavalry before making further plans?
The enemy is right before my eyes. I cannot wait any longer. I will go in first alone. You wait outside on standby.
But
There are no buts.
Qin Fang, I have long been impatient to see you torn into 10,000 pieces in a miserable state. Oh right. And there's Nyaning. I've wanted to torture her to death for a long time. I will send her down to accompany you. You bastard.
This is a lesson for you.
Wait until I kill Bai Zhu.
You will be next.
I have to admire your courage. You actually dared to come in.
Bai Zhu, I also didn't expect that you would dare to face me alone. What's wrong? Accepting your fate?
Accepting my fate? You wouldn't naively believe that you can truly kill me, would you?
Then why don't you try? I only have one question. Why did you treat my Qin family like this?
There's no why. Everyone who stands in my way must die. Qin Fang, look at this set of bone china cups I have. How are they?
Translated and narrated by M Media.
These were made using your Qin family members. Skulls fired into bone china. Good wine poured into them. Is exceptionally fragrant and mellow. You should try a cup too.
Damn it. My grandfather treated you like a close relative, like family. And for something like this, you actually exterminated my entire Qin family. And even desecrated my grandfather's remains. I will execute you today.
Our Lord Sword Emperor is angry. Didn't I just kill your entire Qin family? I can even do you a favor. I will send everyone important around you down to accompany them. For example, your wife, Nyaning.
Damn it. Today I will tear you into 10,000 pieces.
Do you really think I would face you alone without a backup plan? Come out. Meet our young Lord Sword Emperor.
Sovereign. You. Why are you here?
Qin Fang. As the Sword Emperor. Yet you incite civil unrest in China. Do you admit your crime?
Sovereign. Bai Zhu was the one who exterminated my Qin family first. I am merely...
Stop talking nonsense. Leaving the Bai family. Otherwise today I will strip you of your title as Sword Emperor. Well said. This is what our China is like. What the wise and mighty sovereign should say.
Bai Zhu. What exactly did you do to the sovereign? That you actually controlled his mind. Are you trying to rebel?
Rebel? Wait until I eliminate you this greatest menace. I am the true sovereign of China. At that time, everything will completely belong to me. And you all are the true rebels and traitors.
Bai Zhu's treacherous intent is now revealed. Sovereign, are you truly going to turn a blind eye?
I know. But I also have no choice.
Fine. Since that is the case, I shall eliminate this traitor for China. You miserable bandit.
Our Lord Sword Emperor. You are truly magnificent. You actually don't even put the sovereign in your eyes. Sovereign. It is your turn to act. Kill him. But what? Don't you forget. Your grandson is still in my hands.
Sovereign. You actually...
Qin Fang. I apologize. I also have no choice. Good. Well done. Seeing this result today, my years of planning were not in vain. Stop talking nonsense. The thing you made me do, I have already done for you. Release my grandson. You are anxious, Lord Sovereign. Your grandson is with me, being taken care of very well. As long as you hand over the position of sovereign to me, your grandson will naturally be safe and sound, returning to your side. This is different from what you said before. Watch your tone when you speak. Right now in front of me, you are not the sovereign, but a mere pet that I have collared. I warn you, if you dare to speak to me like this again, I cannot guarantee the safety of your grandson. Furthermore, the grandson of the China sovereign. There must be many people who want his life. You scoundrel. If you dare to harm a single strand of hair on my grandson, I will not spare you, scoundrel. In this world, only scoundrels can live better. Do you think I would be like this idiot?
The film was
Only acting
translated
through brute
and
force.
narrated by M Media.
Qin Fang, oh Qin Fang. Letting you die like this is truly letting you off too easily. You caused me such great losses. I want to hang your corpse above the capital city. I want everyone to see that anyone who opposes me, Bai Zhu, only faces a dead end. Even you, Lord Sword Emperor, are no exception.
My apologies. I'm afraid I'm going to disappoint you.
You're not dead. Weren't you killed by the sovereign?
Did you really think that my becoming the Sword Emperor relied only on martial strength found paralleled in the world?
What did you say? You are going to attack the Bai family?
That's right, Sovereign. Bai Zhu planned the extermination of my entire Jin family. Now I have obtained the evidence. Tomorrow, I will seek revenge against the Bai family.
This Bai Zhu actually did behind my back so many heinous acts. He truly deserves 10,000 deaths. However, I cannot help you because
Sovereign. I know what you are worried about. I have already sent people to handle it. But right now, it still requires some time. Therefore, Sovereign, I need you to cooperate with me in staging a performance.
Staging a performance? You were actually putting on a show. You big fool. You dare trick me? I will give you another chance. Kill him. Otherwise, you will never see your grandson again.
Sovereign, there is no need to worry. I have already sent my subordinates to handle the matter. Your grandson is safe and sound. You no longer need to be constrained by him.
Fine. Then you just wait to say goodbye forever to your grandson. Damn it. Answer the phone.
Lord Sword Emperor, your subordinate has already brought the sovereign's grandson back to China from northern Jin Kingdom.
This is impossible. This matter. I didn't even tell my most trusted people. They didn't tell me. How could you possibly know the hiding place of the sovereign's grandson?
I must say, your scheme was indeed excellent. Exterminating the Qin family, my wife and daughter. This series of actions were all meant to divert the attention of the sovereign and me, so that your subordinates could secretly find the whereabouts of the sovereign's grandson. But there is one thing. You miscalculated. Not all chess pieces are in China.
The Jiali warlords. This bunch of good-for-nothings actually dared to betray me and be used by you.
No. The warlords of northern Jin Kingdom only recognize money, not masters. I merely gave them a tiny bit of profit, and they obediently released the person back to me. However, finding the sovereign's grandson did take me quite some time. Otherwise, did you think I would be here, putting on a show for you?
The great plan I have been plotting for so long actually was ruined by these damn money grubbers from the Jin Kingdom.
By Zhu, now that things have come to this, you no longer have any other tricks, do you? Since that is the case, then I shall send you on your way.
Sword Emperor, allow me. This individual has committed countless heinous crimes. As the sovereign of China, I must personally eliminate this menace for the people.
The hatred for the destruction of my Qin family. I will personally exact revenge for it.
Do you really think I would surrender without a fight?
The film was
Qin Fang,
translated and narrated
you probably
by
forgot about one.
Media.
Most important person, didn't you?
The 3 great divine guards have all been eliminated by me. The Bi family is completely devoid of fighting power. Why is he still so calm? No, that's not right. The one who previously assassinated Wang Zhou and Zhou Tianning, where is that person? Could it be Nyaning? Hua Feng, hurry back to the Han family. Ensure Nyaning's safety.
Yes, your subordinate will return immediately.
I'm afraid it's too late.
Jin Fang saved me.
Nyaning.
If you want your woman unharmed, release Minister Bai. Otherwise,
You. What exactly did you do to Nyaning?
If you must blame someone, blame yourself for being too young and too arrogant. You transferred all your elite forces out of the Han family, which gave me this opportunity. Qin Fang, you are now the one wearing the collar.
You, this individual.
Hit me. Hit me all you want. Everything you do to me today, I will repay 1,000-fold upon your woman.
Let him go.
Sword Emperor, absolutely not. This individual, if allowed to leave, will certainly become a disaster for China.
that's right. Lord Sword Emperor, you must prioritize the overall situation.
I said, let him go. If any problems arise in the future, I will bear the responsibility alone.
Qin Fang, don't think that just because you let me go today, I will spare you. I will use your blood to wash away my shame.
If you dare touch a single finger of Han Nyaning, even if you flee to the ends of the earth, I will absolutely not let you off.
Grandpa. Grandpa. What happened? Why are you so severely injured?
Stop talking quickly. Go. Head to the northern part of northern Jin Kingdom. I still have an armed force there. Only when we get there can we save our lives. Go.
Lord Sword Emperor has given the order. All members of the Bi family must die.
You.
Let them go.
Sovereign. Lord Sword Emperor. Why is this?
Nyaning is in their hands.
Madam.
Lord Sword Emperor. Your subordinate failed in protection, allowing Madam to suffer this calamity. Huafeng is willing to atone with death.
You want to die so badly? Then kill Baizu before you die.
Sword Emperor, rest assured, you have sacrificed much to save my grandson. Now, even if I have to mobilize the entire resources of China, I will find your wife and child. Qin Fang, if you want to save your woman, then come to the northern part of Jin Kingdom.
Issue my command. Mobilize all Heavenly Calamity Iron Cavalry and flatten the northern part of Jin Kingdom.
Absolutely not. Last time you attempted to mobilize the Heavenly Calamity Iron Cavalry, it already provoked China's many high-ranking officials' dissatisfaction. If you lead a large army again this time, if we invade the Jin Kingdom, I fear it will cause them to unite and impeach you.
That's right. Lord Sword Emperor, you must think thrice before acting.
I can no longer worry about such things. Even if I give up the position of Sword Emperor, even if I die, I must ensure Nyaning is safe.
Sword Emperor, just go ahead and do it. Whatever happens, I will bear the consequences.
Everyone heed my command. Depart immediately to conquer Jin Kingdom and rescue my wife.
Yes.
The film was
Your subordinate obeys the
translated
order.
and narrated
Nyaning.
by M Media.
Wait for me. I am coming to rescue you now.
The northern military camp of the Jin Kingdom.
Damn Qin Fang. He ruined my grand plan of many years, forcing me to hide in this kind of place. One day, I will tear you into 10,000 pieces.
Grandpa. When can we return to China? This desolate place where no one lives. I cannot stand staying here for even 1 minute longer.
You can't wait. As long as we have this person in our hands. Returning to China and rebuilding our peak power is only a matter of time.
What are you doing? Let go of me.
What are you doing? Qin Fang made us suffer so miserably. I want him to experience the most extreme pain. Go on. This is bad. Qin Fang and his Heavenly Calamity Iron Cavalry are attacking.
Baizu, I have come for your life.
Qin Fang, you actually dare to come to northern Jin Kingdom? You are walking right into a trap. Very well. This saves me a lot of trouble.
Qin Fang, why are you here? Leave quickly. You will die here.
Shut up. Since when did it become your turn to speak here? Get up. Qin Fang, you came at just the right time. Otherwise, how could you watch me? Has defiled. How your wife? How about that? It must hurt inside, right?
If you dare touch Nyaning, even a single finger, I will definitely not spare you.
Definitely won't spare me. Are you mistaken? This is not China. Your so-called Sword Emperor status is completely useless here.
Sword Emperor. Qin Fang. You are actually the Sword Emperor.
Nyaning, I'm sorry. I originally wanted to wait until these troubles were resolved before telling you, but I...
Qin Fang, you rushed over here just to with your woman. Engage in idle chatter Chang Yuan, show him what we can do.
Stop. What exactly do you want me to do? So you will let Nyaning go?
All right. Then kneel down right now. Whatever you have to say it after you kneel.
Good idea. To make the arrogant Lord Sword Emperor kneel and trample his dignity.
Don't. Jin Fang. Don't listen to them. Even if you swallow your pride and yield, they still won't let me go.
Shut up. If you dare say one more word, I will rip your tongue out. Qin Fang, if you don't kneel down immediately, I cannot guarantee your wife's safety.
Fine. I will kneel.
Jin Fang.
Commanding the heavenly calamity Iron Cavalry, the arrogant Lord Sword Emperor. What can you do today? Aren't you still kneeling at the feet of my Bi family?
So much for being supreme. You are nothing more than a brainless idiot. You're daring to come to Northern Jin Kingdom is the most mistaken decision you have ever made in your life. Today, this woman and you, neither of you will leave.
No. Today is the day your Bi family dies.
Still talking tough? Get over here, kneel at my feet, and lick my feet clean.
Dream on.
Since that is the case, then say goodbye to your woman.
Jin Fang. We will meet again in the next life.
The
Why aren't
film
you
was
acting yet?
Translated and narrated by M Media.
Chang Yuan. Qin Fang. You actually dare to kill my grandson. Today, I will make both of you pay with your lives.
I'm afraid that outside right now, no one can hear your voice anymore.
Lord Sword Emperor, the people outside have all been eliminated by us.
What did you say? You actually dare to bring all of China's heavenly calamity Iron Cavalry here? Aren't you afraid that your position as Sword Emperor won't be secure?
I am eliminating scourges for China and saving my wife and daughter. What is there to fear?
Bai Zhu, stop struggling. Now the outside is full of our people. You have nowhere left to run.
Do you think I would just surrender without a fight? Don't you forget, I still have a hostage.
Wafeng.
What are you standing around for? Kill Qin Fang for me.
Sword Emperor, be careful. How is that possible? My assassination technique is unmatched in the world. How could you have discovered it?
The same move. How could I fall for it twice? Whatever moves you have, use them all.
Lord Bai, your subordinate is incompetent. I failed to kill the Sword Emperor.
You idiot. You couldn't even manage to kill Qin Fang? Why do I even keep you?
She risked her life for you. Yet you treat her like this. I truly feel she deserves better.
She is the precious treasure I raised, and it's not your place to interfere.
Miss, this man is so heartless and ungrateful. Yet you still risk your life for him. Why don't you join my Calamity Iron Cavalry?
Lord Bai's kindness to me is as heavy as a mountain, like a debt of rebirth. I absolutely cannot betray him. You don't know what's good for you. The Sword Emperor kindly took you in, yet you treat his kindness with ingratitude.
What a pity. Such a person. To be so foolishly loyal. In that case, I'll send you both on your way together.
Lord Bai, I will stop them. Hurry and leave.
Today no one can stop me. Kill Bai Zhu.
Die for me. That is your honor.
Do you think you can escape just like that?
Zhang Tianhao. You.
By the order of the Sword Emperor, I have been waiting for you for a long time.
Today is the day you die. Now the outside is full of the Calamity Iron Cavalry, and Wafeng and I are here. You have nowhere left to run.
This is impossible. Impossible. I'm the true king. I cannot fail.
The Sovereign and the Sword Emperor have both issued a kill order against you. They want to kill you, yet you are still daydreaming. You truly are beyond redemption.
Sword Emperor, your subordinate requests permission to cut off this person's head, to prove your supreme heavenly might.
No need. I will take it myself.
Qin Fang. No. Sword Emperor. I shouldn't have opposed you. Please consider the friendship between me and your grandfather. That lasted for many years. Don't kill me.
Friendship. When you annihilated my Qin family earlier, why didn't you think of friendship? When you kidnapped my wife, why didn't you think of friendship? And now you talk about friendship. Too late.
Do you really intend to wipe us out?
It is not I who intends to wipe you out. It is your own evil deeds that seal your fate.
Even if I die here today, I will take someone down with me.
Beyond redemption.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Congratulations, Lord Sword Emperor.
Your great revenge is accomplished.
Let's go. We are going home.
Lord Sword Emperor has bestowed heavenly grace and released you back to China. What are you still doing here? Why should we go back? Here, we can earn big money back in China. We are nothing but trash, not worth. That's right, manager. We are willing to follow you. And here, we will earn big money. Okay. Very good. I like people like you. Sleeping on the floor tonight. You'll be the boss tomorrow. Sleeping on the floor tonight. We'll be the boss tomorrow.
The Qin family villa.
Is this beautiful? What do you want to eat tonight?
Braised pork with eggs.
Braised pork again? Aren't you afraid of getting fat?
No.
Lord Sword Emperor, have you been tired lately? Have a fruit.
Nyaning. You are teasing me again. I'm already tired of this kind of life of mutual deception and scheming. Yesterday, I already submitted my resignation to the sovereign.
What? Qin Fang. Do you really bear to give it up?
The position of Sword Emperor. I have never cared about it. As long as you and your can always be by my side, I will be completely satisfied.
Qin Fang. You are so good.
That's great. Dad can finally take me to the amusement park.
All right. I'll take you tomorrow.
Lord Sword Emperor, urgent report.
Aren't you a soldier guarding the border? What happened? Why are you so injured?
Lord Sword Emperor, this is bad. The army of the Eagle Federation has invaded the border again.
What? Didn't I already slay there an angel of God to them? How dare they invade again? Do they really think China has no one left?
They know precisely that. Lord Sword Emperor resigned yesterday, which is why they dare to be so reckless. On behalf of the countless citizens of China, I implore you, please, Lord Sword Emperor, return to the army.
But I already promised Nyaning.
You should go. Qin Fang. This is your duty. I will wait for you.
That's right, Dad. You are China's peerless great hero. We absolutely cannot let others look down on China.
All right. Then let them see. World-destroying aura of our calamity iron cavalry. Huafen, transmit my order. Proceed to the border immediately. And exterminate the enemies invading my China.
In my lifetime, to be able to witness the general's might again, it is truly an honor.
You proceed to the border immediately. And tell those of the Eagle Federation that I, Qin Fang, have returned.
Yes.
Nyaning. Wait for my return.